This guy. Well, geez, hey, freaking Ghost Nola Industries, we're back. Started with Skippy. He'll be back for the
Oh,
ultimate episode, as is his way. He's,
fantastic.
he likes it that way. He's
Hmm.
got he's got particular means, but this episode isn't necessarily about wives, but I brought back the internet's wife ass expert,
The only wife
Charles.
expert on the
Only.
internet.
I mean, well, I expert about wives because like Midge is my
Mm,
wife, and I'd say she's an expert about some things.
I'm like a wife academic. Like I went to a college and they said I was a wifologist. Like that was kind of my path to wife wisdoms.
Wife scholar.
Hmm. I was thinking of okay, so you know how like people like let's say you're like a famous streamer or whatnot and maybe sometimes you'll have like a name for your followers. Like nothing comes to mind right now.
Yeah,
There's like some YouTuber and he calls his followers like Greg or whatever. I was
yeah,
like
yeah.
I think that if I got as big on a scale or if I felt a need to name my followers, I'd call them the divorcees. I don't know how you say that.
Ooh,
That's
that's a good one.
cool to me.
Divorcees.
It can't be like the husbands, but it has to be like, it has to imply wives somehow.
Yeah, no, I'm into that one. I like that.
Nice and gender neutral as well.
I have co-opted portmanteaued me and Skippy as Ghost Nola Industries. So
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, something about that, like maybe
What do they
drones,
drones? What do they
staff,
call those people who like go into haunted structures and they like look for ghosts to take pictures of and shit?
Ghostbusters,
Oh, no, they're not busters. They're not busting ghosts.
ghost investigators.
Paranormal investigators.
There we go.
I like that. Yeah.
Paranormal lights.
You know, it's kind of a mouthful, but it's a good one though, so it's worth
Hmm.
it.
Maybe I've never really thought about what our industry was.
What about like non-physical granola? Like you're selling food, but it's since it's ghost granola, it's like it's what's the word? Incorporeal
Mm.
food products. Yeah, there you go.
It's got a very Orgorn box vibe to it.
Hmm.
This could be a winner.
This is a winner. Yeah, there's your business model. There it
Yeah.
is.
Well, I mean that's something I vaguely understand. Let me talk about something I don't understand.
Hmm.
Dragon Quest Six.
Whoa, I don't either. I've never played the game, and I don't know who like where are we? What are we doing? It's all mystery to me. So we're
Well,
learning together.
we appear to either be one of the fusion dance Goku Vegetas when they
Oh,
have the
okay.
blue hair. So whichever one that is.
Super Saiyan God.
I meant the name of the fusion because they got the one when it's the dance and they got the one when it's the
Oh, wait,
earrings,
wait,
right?
they have a fusion that has blue hair?
I thought so. Well, I mean, I know that the hair colors change, but
All
it's
right, I'm
you'll see it's the fusion that has the more Vegeta hair. Is that
mhm.
Vegito?
uh y- I don't actually know.
It's been a long time since I knew the answer to that without having
Hold
to
on,
think.
I need to look this up.
Put the
This
put
is
put the picture that you find into the
oh,
chat so
Super
that I can use
Saiyan
it.
God, Goku plus Super Saiyan Vegeta. But his hair is like multicolor, so this I don't think this is what you mean because he's red and blue.
Red and blue.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah,
It's gone so off the rails from GT.
this is something I don't. Yeah. So I mean,
Vegito.
I
I'm just
clearly I
googling
knew.
Vegito. It's I don't think it's Vegito. Okay, is it Gogeta?
No, it's
Welcome to Dragon Ball Talk.
there. That's what I found, but I just yeah.
Yeah, close enough. That's fine.
God Fusion Goku. Ah, that's the one you're looking for. He's blue. He's totally blue.
Yeah, let me search for that there. God
Yep.
Fusion. Oh look, oh it already filled in. The next result was God Fusion debunked. I
What?
want that on the record.
I think it's Gogeta. I think this is Gogeta. Dragon Ball Super Broly Gogeta. You know what? This is like this is getting close to like word salad for me. Like I don't. They're just putting like every term like near the picture so that like anything you search on Google will give you the picture. Like
we're both just having a stroke together in real
I'm
time.
30. I'm 31, so
Oh, I'm I'm
so
I'm I'm knocking on 40's door there, friendo.
knock knock knocking on 40's door.
All right.
That one, that song.
This
I
is
don't.
this is what I think we are. All right. This is yes,
Mm,
God Fusion Goku versus Super Saiyan JB. Blue Gogeta.
I think it's blue Gogeta.
Blue
I think
Gogeta.
yeah, blue
That's it.
Gogeta.
Blue Gogeta. Write a note for myself.
Go Getta. It looks like
Go.
this blue Go Getta.
Tell you that kid's a real. Well, this kid we're playing as is a real go-getter.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So if you look at the reality story, as far as we know, all right,
Yeah.
there's shocker. It's Dragon Quest. We're not necessarily in time travel in this one. I can't confirm or deny it. The best I've got is parallel worlds.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, which I know from later ones they do parallel worlds. So I'm feeling maybe this is where we start with that.
Maybe it's like a Ocarina of Time thing where like you go back to the bad time where the bad thing happened, but then you go to before the bad thing happened as well, and you're doing stuff.
Ooh, could be. We started off with our Gogeta and two friends, one of whom's a big muscly dude, and the other is some sort of mage with lots of ribbony ropey things.
Okay.
And we wake up in a forest, and we have the choice of putting out our campfire or not. I opted not to, and I think maybe I bungled things by not doing that. Just saying. Smokey's again, like we're of the same age bracket. Smokey constantly said, "Put out those forest fires."
Don't go like throwing your cigarette butts in a verdant, beautiful forest. Respect nature and don't do arson. Yeah, I'm familiar with those lessons.
Yeah. So I can't say what happens if we put it out. So I'm just going to state that the potential forest fire reality is our baseline, just to simplify this mess. All right. Then our ribbon friend uses an ocarina to summon a dragon to take us to the big bad's castle.
Okay.
And we bum rush him and appear to be turned to stone and killed. But then we wake up on the floor of our house as though we've had a drinking binge. So we're not quite sure, did we or did we not actually bum rush this dude? So that's our split right now, as far as we know it. And it's gonna splinter some more. So we're gonna figure out what's this new updated one once we're done. But yeah, we're Gogeta. We fractured the timeline, and we're just trying to figure some stuff out. Really. Should we see what happens?
Yes, let us see what happens.
All right, let's go. As is tradition, we managed to get a wagon. The burly man was from the beginning. We had to go rustle down a horse.
Okay.
It was a wild horse, and somehow we didn't get kicked in the face. Things went pretty well, considering we were messing with a wild horse.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. A horse is named Peggy Sue.
That's a nice name.
Yeah,
I legit do like it. I'm not being ironic.
Skippy was big into it as well. I think it's a great name for a horse.
Yeah, it is.
It's like the classic call a dog spaghetti that I don't. A lot of people I know say that. I don't get it, but I think Peggy Sue is
spaghetti.
There's a bunch of people of disparate groups that say the best name for a dog is spaghetti.
No, I don't agree with that.
I object. I'm not saying I agree. I'm saying it's a thing I've heard enough, and I think
I object to the concept. I'm not to, no. I agree that you heard it. I don't agree with the concept.
So you're not gaslighting me. Thank you. Finally.
Yes, finally. No, I'm electric stove in my house. We're good.
Yeah, we're stuck with the gas.
No, I actually also have a gas stove in my house, but just figuratively speaking, our friendship, we've got an electric stove in there.
Okay.
In that apartment.
I mean, I prefer my inductive, little plate plug-in, but what can you say?
I have one of those as well, but I've never used it. I don't know. Do you remember that we had like a fire in this apartment and we were out of it for a while?
I remember.
So, that was a long period of time. But when we came back home, I wasn't sure if the gas was gonna get turned on, so I just immediately ordered this like plate, hot plate kind of thing. But we never got to use it because the gas was turned on the very next day. So
I had to buy a adapter puck, which is basically an adapter puck.
Oh,
it's
adapter puck.
Yeah, it's just like a steel puck that goes over it so you can use it with any pot.
Oh.
Which is good, but also then you have this extra super hot thing.
Yeah, like a disc, just like a metal molten disc.
It's got an arm coming off, so it's kind of like a fry pan that is completely flat, but
I get it now. Yeah.
Little danger mode. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, Gutrud is back because how could I forget our good friend?
Don't neglect the goo.
Gutrud, Skip and I were talking last time. It is, as he said, eventually you're gonna come up with a mascot, and I think Gutrud the Destroyer is ours.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just keep her around. We're trying to find the Mirror of Ra, classic Dragon Quest item. Everybody says, "Oh yeah, I know where it is," and hey, wouldn't you know who won the pony? None of them know where it is.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're this guy wants us to build him a shack for knowledge. So
a knowledge shack. Alrighty.
Knowledge shack. And we have a friend that just so happens to be named Carver. I wonder if he's good at woodworking.
I wonder that as well.
I mean, Gogeta certainly isn't.
No.
But you can see from his little character do, right? Like, you see where I'm going? It's like a fusion.
Yeah, no, it looks exactly like Gogeta.
Yeah. Maybe he's got like kind of Tien's clothes on a little bit. A mix of a bunch.
Well, I mean, it's the same. I mean, it's Akira Toriyama, so but he's kind of a notorious design recycler.
Hey, you don't
not hating on him.
Don't mess with success.
Thing, don't mess with success. Plus, I mean, he's got a couple good individual ones in there. Like I always liked Dragon Quest V Pro Tag. His turban, yeah.
Yeah. Did I tell you that Midge, after seeing me longingly staring at the Square Enix website, told me to shut up and order the little posy toys for the hero from 5 and 3?
Oh, you didn't tell me that. That's exciting.
I did. I got him like in front of me so I can look at him when I'm goofing around.
I love that shit.
I keep him with my Jollibee guys.
That's nice. Yeah, I like that. I think so. Chad, my partner, Chad, my roommate.
Chad is your roommate.
Yeah, Chad, my roommate. Chad, he's really into posable figures, and at first I was like, no, but then I started being like, well, like as soon as you give that figure like a sword, I'm like, yeah, I need that right now.
Well, and also, yeah, I think there's definitely we want to be super serious, and it's like, yeah, just enjoy things you like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely came around to it. And also, for me, since I'm an artist, it has a practical merit because you can look at the figure and turn him around and draw him. He's helpful for art. So I have actually, I'm looking at like 3 on my desk minimum right now. But they've all got swords, so they're all...
Yeah, the hero from 5, he comes with his staff.
Oh, nice.
Yes, the one from 3, though, comes with 2 swords. Ooh. One of them's Edric's sword. Oh. The magic sword. The MacGuffin sword.
Yeah, I don't have any Dragon Quest guys, but maybe in the future. Who knows?
I was seeing them secondhand, through whatever online shops for like, oh yeah, we break his bricks because he lied to us. I found them online for like a lot of money, like over $100, and then... I forget where I ran into it, but like just on the actual Square Enix website, they were selling them for like $70 a pop.
Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like I have that, and I think it might have even been free shipping when I found it. So I was like, hey,
that's great.
Yeah.
And for people listening, like 70 might sound like a lot, but again, like because of Chad, I've learned that like there's this whole like economy of like collecting with these figures, and so like there's like a weird market that like drives up the price, demand, supply, all that crap. So
yeah, Donnie has a lot of various figures from series I couldn't even begin to guess what they're from, and like a lot of I know a bunch. Or Donnie was a big con person, so I know a lot of his are like con exclusive ones, and yeah.
You're like limited run, like we only made 100, or like we're only gonna sell this for a month. Like
if you're lucky enough to get a ticket to the con, and lucky enough to get the ticket to get online to get the toy, and lucky enough to be early enough in the line to get it before we run out, well, hey, buddy, you can give us $200.
We'll be pleased to take your $200. Yeah.
It's just the world's worst high school probability problem to pay somebody several $100s. It's great.
Yeah, it's fine. Speaking of figures, because we've gone into the rabbit hole now. I was thinking to myself about Dragon Quest ones in particular. I was like,
hang on, Mad Mollis, look at these sad babies. I tried. I don't know if I kept it in, but I ran into like a group of 5 or 6 of them later, and I was like, all right, let's just they don't wake up. They're asleep. They're sad looking, and maybe I don't know if you run into them at night if they're active, but yeah, it's just some sad boys that you gotta smash.
Sleepy babies that you just fucking kill.
Yeah. Slugger, how do you feel about his codpiece? I'm not so into it. It's a little creepy.
It's a little creepy. It looks like it's coming out of him, which is the part I don't like.
Yeah, it's got some whatchamacall, Frieza vibes. Hey, there we go.
I'm like very pro codpiece in general, like when it comes to like character design. But yeah, like that. If the pro codpiece person here can't even like it, I think there's something wrong.
I feel like the issue with that one, it is quite literally and figuratively a very horny codpiece.
Yeah, yeah, quite. Metal slimes. Oh, it's a metal slime.
Mm-hmm, yeah, they gotcha. They go the old cow slimes.
Little cow slime. Yeah, it's very cute.
We can recruit monsters in this one, not nearly as many as in 5, but there is side quest to fill out our party.
Okay.
I don't have any of that available yet. There's quite a ways to go. We have the job system in this one, similar to with 7. If you've played any bits of that one.
No, I haven't. I've only ever played 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to get to almost like the halfway point of the game, and then with the jobs too, your level is too high. You can't get job points, so it's in ways better and worse than Final Fantasy V. Oh yes, when we go to this other world, which apparently if we fall down a hole, that's our parallel world shift. We're invisible.
Oh, okay.
So I would say this is perhaps we did bum rush the big bad reality, whereas before we were in the we did not. And this is the old all trades Abby shows up in a bunch of games. It's just change jobs and do things. But you can see there's really nobody here now, so yeah, nothing doing.
Yep, crunched up castle. Goodbye, or Abby, really.
Good old normal slimes.
Mm-hmm.
Our horse, for some reason though, is not a ghost. So I don't think we get the answer to. Do people just think Peggy Sue is just a very strong, independent horse dragging around a carriage?
Gotta be, yeah. They don't want to mess with Peggy Sue, so they just ignore her.
This horse really knows where it's going. I don't want to get in on this.
This horse seems very purposeful. I shan't get it in the way.
Yeah. Confirmed. Ruins.
Yep.
Alright, and welcome to, like the first hour of this game. Animals can see you, but if people are talking to themselves, you get a conversation. Otherwise, you'll get just like a question mark or an exclamation point. Also, Mr. Barkington is the name of that puppy.
He gets mumbling on an empty stomach.
Mr. Barkington.
Mr. Barkington, yeah, it's cute. But again, I don't agree with the pet naming philosophy there.
I mean, I rehomed Tuna. So I like it as, both, name an animal after a food, I've heard is a theory, sure. But also like growing up in the New Jersey area, our football team, the Giants, one of our most famous coaches is Bill Parcells, who was nicknamed Charlie the Tuna. So, hey, it's got that too.
Yeah, it's got meaning.
I ascribed it to it, later on, but hey, it works.
Yeah. I just realized our pets' names rhyme. Tuna and Luna.
Hey.
I'm sure that's come up before, but it just occurred to me.
I mean, I forget things, so, it's new to me.
Well, same. It's totally new to me.
Thanks, head trauma.
Yeah. It do be happen, yeah.
Womp womp. We have the style game in this one, which I remember hitting in 7 when I played the 3DS one. You want to be the prettiest prince or princess for prizes.
Yes, I do!
Yeah. The pretty Betsies help us up our style points.
The pretty Betsies?
Pretty Betsy. Yeah, we're just pinning flowers to our person and we look better, essentially.
Okay, well, it's a strat.
just a big old bandolier, but instead of shotgun shells, it's full of flowers. It's like maybe we're, in a parade or something.
Right.
Got a guy complaining about his daughter. Maybe she doesn't want to run a shop.
Patty's party planning place.
Maybe it's the same Patty from 5, or an alternate Patty. We've split realities up here. Oh, A Slime Story is our ongoing book series in this one. Sir Slyman Gooington Smythe.
Smythe.
Tell you this, he's no Gertrude, and I haven't even met the guy.
No, not even a bit.
Yeah, hand of the Love Laurentine.
Oh, this is about 5.
Look at that!
Look at that.
A slightly stuck-up woman who has suddenly appeared in my life. The one everybody wanted, but didn't come up on the wheel.
Yep. The wheel is brutal, but it is final.
No. Some swordsmen. Surely this won't be important to the plot. Nope. Alright, Rosmere. Finally, more info. Here we go. Truth. Nothing can hide. Don't tell a lie. We got Ra. Okay, good. I like it.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Yeah, the early part of this game too, lots of event flags. I did not feel bad playing this with a guide out to verify what on earth I needed to do.
Yeah.
They even have in there, you only need to talk to this many people. It's like, great, I'm just gonna talk to them.
Yep. Yep.
And there's fun little flavory text, but I could also see just accidentally missing a person or the order of people to talk to and just being horribly frustrated. Creative Carvings Carpentry. It's alliterative. Driftwood marinated in rum.
Does that make wood hard? I don't know about that.
I don't know. But these guys are talking about their son Carver that's not around. And hey, we have a Carver.
The nerve of those folks giving their son the same name as me.
Look, he's big and he hits hard, okay? He's not a Rhodes Scholar. Let the poor boy be.
Yeah, let him live. Agreed.
Not blaming your tools.
Yeah, very essential.
We can lie and say that we're God.
We're just 2 guys. We are just 2 guys, actually, ma'am.
Are you God? Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody offended poor Rubus. We can't do anything at the casino yet, sadly, because we're ghosts. Ghosts don't get to gamble.
Can't gamble.
They gotta go to the ghost casino. There is no ghost casino.
You have to go to the ghost casino with ghost money.
So Atlantic City, huh?
Yeah.
It's dead there.
Oh my gosh.
I have not been in that casino.
I haven't either. And it's actually kind of close to where I live, so.
Midge has been down there a couple of times. She was down for a work-related training right before the initial COVID lockdown, but did not get a chance to go gambling. I was there once with her to have dinner with some family that was up, and then prior to that, I went to go see wrestling, and because the people I was with were under 21, I had to wait until wrestling opened to use the facilities because otherwise, you have to go through the casino.
Right, yeah.
But like they wouldn't let them in. So it's like, okay, I'm like, don't leave us. She's like, you guys are adults, you're not children. Yeah. It's like I really I got whined at enough. So it's like, all right, hope my kidneys hold up.
Right. Have you ever been to, like, Vegas? I've been to no kind of casino in my whole life.
I haven't, but, like, Grandma Party and his crew love Vegas.
Yeah, not only them. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of these online folks that I be seeing are into casino. I mean, it is like a form of gaming, I guess, like blackjack and poker. But, yeah, I don't know. I've never been too into gambling, really. I think I should try it once. With like $1.
Yeah, I mean, Midge was saying she sticks to the cheap slots and that's it, But like, yeah, I as you know, I haven't been working in like 18 months, so I can't really say I got the bucks to go gambling with.
Well, not only that, like, who wants to go to a casino right now? Like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure someone does, but not me. What's the point?
I, us as people with, already like health issues, don't really want to go to the casino and get
My
an
health
even
is
worse one.
compromised. I'm ready to go lose money and get COVID.
Now, on a normal day,
Uh-huh.
there's a reasonable chance I'm gonna wake up and be in horrific pain and maybe not be
Yeah.
able to do things. But what if I flew halfway across the country to go gamble and be around a bunch of other people that are, probably playing real fast and loose with their health? Maybe then.
That sounds
Think-
very hardcore.
That's the ultimate gamble, you see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the real gamble was the journey it took to get there.
All right, here's our side love story: the mayor's son and the humble maid. Ella, she needs to, get Mr. Barkington his food, though. Dad's gonna be a little upset. Chop chop, get that puppy his food.
Get Mr. Puppington. What the fuck was the dog's name? Mr.
Mr.
Buffington?
Barkington.
Mr. Barkington. Get Mr. Barkington his food.
How
Forthwith.
dare you? We're pretending to be God and answering him.
I'm God. Yes. yes,
I'm
God.
Rubus. I swear, I'm Rubus. I've met her. Or some version of me has met her. It's fine. She's cool.
That's fine.
Yeah, back to the casino to spook some people. Spy on conversations. We get a little The Simpsons. Do you come with the car there? I don't know. Can spook this night. I don't think the goddess of poverty actually exists in, the world of Dragon Quest, but hey, sure.
Maybe he was just getting creative, I guess. I don't know.
So, I know, there's some fun flavor text when we can't actually play, but ultimately, nothing doing here.
Yeah.
Come back when you got tokens, kiddo. I think we do get to do a bit of gambling in this one.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, so Ella here's making the dinner, and wouldn't you know it, this couldn't just be a forbidden love. It's a triangle. We got the snobby girl who hates Ella and loves that mayor's son that really wants Johan to marry her. So
Okay.
she's gonna do a sabotage, and in the worst way possible. It's gonna be bad.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this will go.
Well, you're gonna find out.
There she is.
Mm-hmm. Looking around, real sneaky like,
Oh my god!
Yeah, she's gonna poison the dog.
Going to kill Sir Barkington.
Okay. Spoilers: the dog doesn't die.
Okay, that's good.
I
He has a poison taster.
just no, he eats it. He just kind of gets an upset tummy, and they got to call a priest because priests can cure poison in this game.
Oh right.
It's it works within the established framework canon of Dragon Quest.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you could have heard the food scraping. Slightly.
Slight scraping of food.
Yeah. Now that I serve poison dog food, let's serve the other food. Daddy Waddy.
Daddy Waddy.
That's how you talk to Luna, right? Luna Woona?
Yeah.
Come to
Luna Woona.
Mimsy?
No, I'm actually really I'm pretty mean to her actually. I do call her Goo though, which is funny because of Gootrude.
Mm. Oh,
Mr. Barkington.
I'm so upset. Ella, you witch. He's going like I get that she is the servant, but like
Yeah,
that
why
he
would your mind immediately jump to that? Like dogs eat everything. Like he could have eaten like a nickel on the ground or something. Like
Yeah. I love dogs. Like they're great. You play with them, throw them around, they give you some nice hugs and all that. But like they're stupid as hell. They'll just eat.
They're dumb as fuck.
I've known plenty of people that like would talk about like their dog. Like if I didn't get home soon enough, the dog would have an accident, and then the dog would eat the accident, and then I'd have to deal with the dog barfing up the accident. Yeah,
Jesus.
Some dogs are just dumb as hell.
Let's see. Luna's eaten like headphone rubber coverings. She's eaten like mouth guards. She's eaten 3 or 4 mouth guards of mine. For like TMJ. Like
also, I believe
insane.
he just referred to Ella as I treated her as the shoes of my own pet. The man. little weird. Yeah. Yes, Luna was really into your bite guards for a while.
That little whore. Yes, she was.
It had to
she still is. Like
It had to be
Dogs,
like the rubber, right? Just the
no, they just
resistance.
no. Apparently, dogs they like it because it smells like you, and because it goes in your
So,
mouth. So they're like, oh,
so
this must
she,
be this must be
so she,
Chuuurls' toy. Like,
so are we? Is this by like math rules of association and
yeah,
whatnot that like she wants to
exactly.
eat your mouth? Is that what
What
we
is
should
it
take from this?
like transitive property? No, she just
Yeah.
she's like, oh, we share everything, so we have to share this too.
Ooh, here's our third member from the beginning of the game when we didn't put out that
Millie,
fire. Good old Millie.
Millie Vanilli.
She can see us.
She got those big loops. What's up with those loops?
Skippy asked me the same thing, and the best that I got for you is in 7, definitely in the 3DS one. I don't know if in the original. I think it's one of the added classes. It's like a holy fighter, whatever.
Okay.
Not quite a paladin, but ballpark. Had kind of like the prayer rope Medu's.
Oh yeah. Like
and
a
so
stole.
it kind of where they go and like make like big wings. Like I don't know the real name, but I've seen it enough in media that I know it's a thing. It reminds me kind of that, like, visually, but those are definitely much more of, like, the braided, twisty rope rather than these being just ribbons.
Oh, I gotcha.
So I don't know, maybe it's just that she's literally and figuratively a magical gal.
Yeah, okay, I can accept that.
Madame Luca sees all, haha.
Including you two.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm perplexed. No, I'm not perplexed.
We are dumb boys. We are dumb. We are just dumb idiots.
Well, they just can't see us. Haha.
Yeah, we're gonna spy on people and touch their stuff.
I'm
we can
God.
we can break pots. We can go through bookshelves. Like it's like every dirtbag teenager's dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a Patrick Dempsey movie about that. Back before
probably.
he became, Dr. McDreamy or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That lady gives me the willies. So this is 2 in a row. We get like a weird witch that makes us go to bed that, does us a solid if we just hang out. Last time we got bonus, to strength, I think. We let her sharpen our boomerang.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which, my favorite too is if you have like a staff equipped, like, I sharpened your stick.
I kindly sharpened your weapon. I remember that.
I took your dragon staff that turns you into a dragon and I made it sharp. You can stab with it. Dumb young boys, stop sleeping in.
She's not wrong.
No. I've been getting up really early lately. It's awesome. Midge is even kind of alarmed that I've been getting up before her.
How early?
Like 7:30.
Oh, pretty good. Yeah, that's about when I wake up. Maybe like 7:38.
Yeah, I mean, when I was a professional, I would get up at 5, but like I had to take a train to like essentially New York City and then walk to work. So
yeah, you need the lead time.
Near the lead time, and then the trains would be late and blah blah blah.
I think I used to get up at like 5:45 in a.m. for high school, which started at like 7:15 because I wanted the time to like straighten my hair in the morning. That's some real like 2000s shit. I'd never do that nowadays, I don't think.
I got up that early too, but that was more to just like get out of my house as soon as possible.
Oh, okay, that makes sense too. I used to stay late at school for the same reason.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know. Yeah, peas in a pod. I got you.
After school kids.
The early 2000s hair straightening though, I had an ex around that time period that had horrifically curly hair.
Yeah,
like not that it looked bad, but so curly, and just would every day flat iron it.
It's brutal work. Like I used to wash my hair every day too, which like apparently you don't need to do that. So
no. That was a big shampoo tricked us into that one in the 70s. Yeah.
I'm a little bit scared to bring it up because like people have such like very different opinions about like hair washing. Like if you don't wash your hair, if you don't take a bath 3 times a day, you're twisted, you're filthy, and like the opposite of like you can bathe once a month actually. Like neither of those are true.
Yeah. Like I think it's I'm gonna blow your mind here. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
everybody's different, so there's really no like rule of law we all should follow. Like
You're telling me we're not all the same?
no, like I am a swarthy
Alright,
Mediterranean, and let me tell you, like even when I'm not going out and doing my stupid distance running, I smell terrible when it's very hot. So like on a hot enough day, yeah, I shower multiple times because I stink.
Yeah, you gotta get the stinky off. I got you.
Like, and it's uncomfortable after a while. But you know, other people, hey, you know, if you're not out putting this, like you might run a bit cooler than me, and you might not just smell like hot trash all the time. So hey, you know, L'chaim, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
And like leave-in conditioner is a thing, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Hair, a lot more complicated than the shampoo bottle would lead you to believe.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And hair too, you know, hey, different types and textures, not just like curly or straight, but also super fine,
coarse,
very coarse. Oh yeah.
Not. Yeah, there's all kinds of different types, and it can change when you get older. Like I mentioned, like I used to straighten my hair every day. Like I probably don't have to do that like at all anymore, really. Like it's not straight, but it's not like really curly like it used to be. So. Because the follicle changes or whatever, you know. I'm thinking of when I was like 12 versus now when I'm like 31. So it's yeah, I think every 7 years it can change. It has the potential.
Well, and I also think too, like this is highly speculative, but I feel like it's probably correct that like you know around that time I had a similar thing like around that 12 whatever it changed like we're little kids going through puberty, right?
Yeah.
Like you have all these crazy hormones, so it's got to do something. Like I remember I had a horrible cowlick on the right side and like the front that thankfully went away.
Thank goodness, yeah.
But it just looked like I have yet to slay a metal slime in this one.
That's okay. They're hard to kill.
Those bastards.
I know.
Don't worry, you know, I do have the experience multiplier on because get out of here.
Yeah, come on now. Yeah.
I enjoy this series, but I also recognize it is often highly flawed, like the encounter rate, the amount of grind, you know?
I know, I get it. Some people like it, and you know, you listen to a podcast or whatever, but some other people would rather not.
It depends too, like, if it's a thing that I'm doing. Like, I have a friend that always defends all of like Dragon's like, well, you know, they're commuter games. Like, okay, you know, this came out for Super Nintendo originally. This is not a commuter game. Yes, it was re-released.
It's a child's game. Childs don't commute usually.
Yeah, like a port of a home console to a portable. Like, yes, I guess technically that's a commuter, but like they really didn't change enough. So I'm not feeling that argument on anything past the ones that were like originally made for 3DS, which is what, 9, right?
Yes, I think.
And then technically 11 because Switch was out when that came out. It eventually got ported to that. So like, you have 2 out of 11 games that you could get that commuter portable thing. Yeah, we're trying to get some magic goop to make us visible to everything. Monsters can see us, apparently. That's something we've learned.
Well, alright then.
Yeah, and yeah, Carver just doing some karate.
Good for him.
Yeah, no, he's good. I mean, look at this Hulk.
I know.
He's not messing around.
I'm looking.
Taking it in.
I'm taking it all in.
Taking it in, taking some notes. Like, you know, Chad, you're pretty tall, but what if you just wore a loincloth and a vest with nothing on it? You know, like Double Dragon style. What if that's what you did?
What if you went to the gym hardcore?
What if I never saw you because you were at the gym all the time and all you...
What if we really were roommates? Because mostly we lived at the gym.
What if we gutted our apartment and just put in metal slime number 2?
Yeah, there it is.
It's gonna run.
Let's knock down all the walls in my apartment and put some metal slimes in there. And just lift those. Put them in a backpack and lift them.
My Dragon Quest III hero came with the green babble.
The green babble.
Yeah, the little puddle boy.
Oh, the puddle boy.
Yeah, the one that poisons you.
Yeah, the sneaky guys.
Yeah. I found a randomizer for the Super Nintendo version of 3 that I've been playing, and it's fun. It, you know, shuffles item boxes around and all that.
Okay.
Problem being, I forgot to buy antidote oibs, and I didn't have the spell, and found myself poisoned, and thankfully somebody dropped one, so I was able to get rid of that. But Yeah, it's a thing I take for granted when I'm like going back to the older ones or just in the early part of the game. It's like, oh yeah, they don't give you cure poison until way later.
Right.
Way past the point that I think any human would say, like, yeah, you should just get it from start, you know?
No way. I want to suffer.
It's strategy, you see, you have limited inventory space, and okay, you know, like in the
It's the
characters, but you have the
challenge?
bag. Yes, hello. Pushing my
Yeah.
glasses up with my middle finger right here because you have upset me, and
I have like
I'm
3 pairs of glasses on my face and I'm like doing the push, the nose push.
I think I could put 3 pairs of glasses on my face right now. I think I got enough in the desk.
I could theoretically do it, but only one of the glasses has lenses in them. So it'd be like 2 frames and some glasses.
I mean, that works, you know? I think it's less about being able to see than just the motion.
Yeah, no, it's about superiority.
Yes.
First and foremost, yeah.
I had lots of coworkers when I was up in Maine that refused to believe my glasses were prescription. They
Really?
thought I was just doing it for style. Yeah, no,
Okay,
I feel.
well, to tell you the truth though, that is common and I've done it. I did it all. Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm paying for it now karmically because I do really need glasses now. I just
yeah,
need to go to the optometrist. But I'm very well prepared because I've
yeah.
got all these frames to choose from.
I would either hand them over and let them just get very dizzy, or
Mm-hmm.
you know, take them off and just explain to them that they no longer have a face. They just have a pink blob, despite
Yeah.
being like 10 feet away.
So are you like severely nearsighted?
Yeah.
How long have you been like that since you were a kid, or when did it
Yeah,
start?
since like, yeah, over 20 years now.
Yeah, okay. Yes, it's usually
It's
either
it start. Hey,
genetic
hey,
or it's...
callback. It started
Oh, yeah?
around puberty when I went
Oh,
through the
no!
changes. My vision went to crap.
A normal part of puberty is just not seeing shit, I guess. No, but I mean, I've known other people who are really nearsighted. Usually it happens to them when they're like 6 or 7. It starts getting really awful. Or even earlier, which is that to me. I feel lucky that I have, you know, like I had a good run. And and since my job is really like visual and I have to look at computer screens and stuff, I think I've done well to get to this point.
Yeah, we officially have Millie.
Millie.
Now we can give her gear and level her up and figure out what on earth is going on with that ribbon dance.
You're like fucking corporeal now, I guess?
Yeah, we drank the magic sludge that we found from the is it stalagmite or stalactite? That's the seal. Whatever's the ceiling one, we drank sludge off of that.
Hold on. Like, is it tight? Like they like
Tight as a top.
tight
Midge
to the
corrected
ceiling?
me. Tight as the top. All right.
It's
Thanks,
tight
Midge.
because you hold tight to the ceiling and you might be on the bottom or something. Like I don't
Yeah,
remember
that's...
the mnemonic.
Look, you see, Midge is the expert, as I said earlier when she wasn't here. She doesn't need to be here for me to talk about how much smarter than me she is.
Yeah, well,
I'm not gonna you know, pretend I'm the smart one in this house.
if a tree falls in the forest,
Hey,
you hear it.
guess
It's
what?
still the smartest one in the forest.
We can gamble now.
Oh, good.
Yep. And we got
Physical
some bucks.
men with physical money. Here we are.
Hey, give me 1,000 tokens. Yeah, I got $20,000 to blow. That's a good exchange rate, right?
That's very normal. Yeah.
All right, it's poker. Let's do this. I'm
Texas Hold'em or something.
I think it's just basic poker,
no.
something. Yeah. It's the old payout table where we need at least 3 of a kind. I don't capture the top DS screen because more often than not it is poo-poo. And like
Right.
I don't want to do a super skinny screen. I've seen people that like on the right, like where I have the logo, will do it, and just for me personally, I don't want to deal with hot swapping it in and out. So I just you know, don't.
Yeah. So I've seen people put like in the skinny section, they'll put like a really small top screen or whatever. Yeah.
Guess what? Double or nothing.
Yeah.
All right, so double or nothing. We get a face card, and we need to pick what's higher.
Okay.
There was a cut because this was originally I've been doing Extra Life, and I have horrible drinks to drink. So I was live streaming the raw footage, and I was letting chat pick the cards for me.
That's. Hey, I mean that's actually a good way to do it. I like that.
Yeah, it was fine, and you know Midge was working, so it'd bother her.
Okay.
But I think we go 4 or 5 deep. Like we do pretty dang good.
Good stuff.
Yeah, no, it's double or nothing. Hey, you want those twos, you want those garbage number cards.
Yeah. I was just thinking to myself that like gambling in video games has to be more forgiving than gambling in real life because like the function of gambling is different.
I mean, you say that you would think so, but like Grandma's set in on a bunch of these with me, and like especially for the poker ones like this in Dragon Quest, he was saying that the payout tables are horrible because like when you play real video poker, at least like two pair or like two of a kind
Yeah.
is something.
Oh, that's right. All the fucking winning hands and stuff. So, yeah. Okay, that makes sense, actually. But I'm thinking of, like, Chrono Cross, where you, after a certain point, you could cheat at the roulette game, so you could just go, like, win and win and win at the roulette.
They have, excuse me, they have the broken broken slot machines in this one.
Yeah.
It's always like once you get the ultimate key or the jail key or whatever, you can go and talk to a prisoner who'll give you the hot tip. It doesn't really matter.
Right. Gotcha.
We're gonna turn all of our gold into tokens and get some late game gear because hey, we're worth it, you know.
We are worth it. We deserve it.
Yeah. We're gonna become tanks, and hey, sit and spin if you don't like it, right?
Yeah.
Who are you to judge?
Yeah, who are you to judge? Now, okay, now I want to play this game because if you could, knowing that you can do that, would it make the game easier, or does it make the game easier?
A little bit. See, I'm not up to the point yet where I've unlocked the job system, but
Right,
I did. If I was playing this straight, right, where I didn't have an experience multiplier as high as mine is, I would still put on the code I found, which apparently just blanks the restriction, so that no matter where you are, because they do it, it's like every battle is a job point, so it just makes it that like you don't have to be below a certain level for an area to count. So if you ever looked at like those big maps of Dragon Quest games, they have them gridded off with like zones where you'll have certain monsters, and then even like within those there'll be subset of squares where certain monsters are. So like yeah, it just gets into weird power level-y stuff that, no thanks. No thanks.
No thanks to me as well.
I want to have dumb funs with my Dragon Ball friends, you know. I want Gogeta to go swing a saber around.
Yeah, same.
Maybe Trunks will show up yet again. Trunks is gonna show up.
Trunks, I think I'm not 100% sure Trunks might be my favorite Dragon Ball character.
He's a fun one. I haven't gotten him yet at where I'm at in the game. But yeah, there's totally a Trunks or a good enough Trunks analog in this.
A Trunks-esque.
Yeah.
Person.
Definitely a future Trunks, because he's kind of a jerk, you know?
Yeah.
The classic Trunks, as I like to think.
Is he a jerk? I thought that Trunks was cool and not.
Well, I mean, all right, aloof. Is that better maybe than a jerk?
Yeah. It's because Vegeta's the jerk. Trunks is just aloof.
No.
Or he's cool because he can't tell them he's from the future or like whose fucking son he is or whatever. So he has to play it. He has to keep it close to his chest.
I would like to tell the game I appreciate that this being the third in a row of the 3D remakes on the 3DS. We took a ship, so they had to do the big modeled ship going somewhere thing, and this was
they did.
This was the shortest cutscene, and I love them for it.
Yeah, that's good.
All the other ones are so long.
missing my my afterthought wedding boat from 5.
I was gonna say, yeah, 5 had the wedding one. It had the one in the first part of the game where it's you and Dad. 5 loves itself a boat scene.
It sure does.
So funny thing.
Okay.
Save states don't work so well with this one. I don't know why. So I've been having to save for real.
Well, it's good to know because if you save state and then you don't have it, that wouldn't be very good.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be because I have the codes, tied to the RAM thing. Maybe if I did a save, I quit out and loaded, that would get rid of it. But if I save state and load that state, it just freezes up. So, I can quit out of the emulator. It'll just, dump the RAM to hard drive and then load it back in. That's fine. But actually doing a save state, load state, nope, don't do that.
Nope.
Bad ideas. So we're going to Somnia Castle. we've been there once before in we did rush the big bad reality. So now we're in the we didn't rush him reality, and we'll see if anything's different.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
The she slimes, sadly, called the red slimes in the earlier ones. How dare they?
Dare they? Don't invalidate her like that.
Yeah. Tougher than the normal slime. Hey.
Hey.
Credit where credit's due.
That's how it is.
Although, the she slimes can't amalgamate. But hey.
That's okay. She's her own woman. All right.
Tough slime.
Tough.
So yeah, we got that big castle to go into. That's a whole train of wreck for next time. But
Okie dokie then.
we got some realities to figure out. Let me get this going here.
Okay. We
started off potential forest fire, right? I didn't put out the fire, so we're locked into that one no matter what. We can't go back. We rushed we went into the big bad's castle, and we either did or we didn't bum rush him. So we don't quite. I feel like so with the we didn't bum rush him is assuming that something else happened we don't know. So I feel like we should go with we bum rushed him and we died, and or maybe I don't know, because if we go in, we bum rush him, he turns us to stone, and that's it, right? We just wake up and we're on the floor of our house. So I feel like we didn't really bum rush him, right? We're at the it was all a dream scenario.
Yeah, right now it seems that way.
Okay, so we're at the top branch. All right, so let's
let's just assume that we are.
How are we branching off from here? That's our big question. What do we got? What are your theories?
I'm thinking we get another chance to go back to bum rush.
Okay.
Or we continue not bum rushing, and then that branches off into another set of decisions.
Okay, so we got a loop back. Let's adjust for loop back.
It's just my theory.
I got nothing.
Okay.
I'm one episode further than this, and I'll tell you, I don't really have answers.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the potential of a loop back there. Maybe we get a second chance and we get back into we bum rush the big bad and we can fix it, right? That's a possibility. Absolutely. I like that. But assuming that, we did.
Okay, so
we
consequences?
We didn't bum rush the big bad. So let's say we're here.
Okay, yeah.
How could we sum up what we did in this fork?
It's okay, again, just all hypothetical, but from my sense of it, looks like we, for whatever reason, don't belong in this world that you went to, because we're like incorporeal.
Mm-hmm.
So what, again, it reminds me a lot of Chrono Cross. Like what you're doing is like you're going to a world where you have no role, but then kind of like manifesting yourself in that world. So that seems like it could be fucked up.
Okay.
Or have consequences. How would we sum that up?
We're in a world in which we should not.
Yeah, should not exist.
Should not be. Should not exist.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then I guess it remains to be seen, but that will probably have consequences.
We went from the potential forest fire reality to we bum rushed the big bad and we died. Not sure. We don't really know what happened, right? So let's assume we didn't, because hey, game keeps going, because he turned us to stone and that was it. So let's say we didn't actually get him.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can fork back to that one and things will shake out different. Otherwise, we're in a world in which just we shouldn't be here.
Right.
And who knows where that mess is going to be.
Exciting.
Oh, jeez, this is a hot ass trash fire, isn't it?
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Oh, thanks, Dragon Quest. So, Chuuurls, what are you up to?
What am I up to?
Yeah, let's plug stuff. What you got?
Oh God. I don't know.
I like dogs. I like my dog Luna. She's great.
Luna doggy. Go check me out on Twitter. I just drew a kind of like a book cover, except it's not a book, it's an itch.io it was an erotic Ornstein and Smo choose your own adventure game.
I saw a still from that. It looked great.
It seems great, yeah. So I just did the one illustration, but the Twine game itself is like a game. Go play it if you're into that kind of thing. If you're not into that kind of thing, you can just go
Play it anyway. Play
check
it
me out.
anyway.
Yeah, we'll play it anyway, and expand your horizons.
Yeah.
But just check out my Twitter. I'm probably gonna be going back to streaming soon. I don't know.
I feel like it's absolutely canon to the Dark Souls lore, so
I mean, I feel that it is as well.
yeah, respect it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
If you want an erotic, a softcore Dark Souls commission, you know where to go. I'm just saying.
Go to Chuuurls. Hey, and geez, donate Memorial Sloan Kettering. That's in my thing. I'm doing Extra Life still. There's bad booze stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to maximize that. I have to drink Baiju still.
Ooh,
Um,
ee.
yeah, no sorghum ferment.